Just Brad, and it's live now in Severe Weather Center 2.
Windy, those were some big storms on the south side of town, and then they kind of expanded as they moved across Atlanta and on the north side of the metro. They produced a lot of lightning. Thankfully, we are really drying out throughout our overnight hours. Record highs once again possible tomorrow. We talked about a high today of 83. Tomorrow we're back up into the 80s. Mostly dry for the first half of the day, but yes, tracking more showers and storms. This is a live look at Storm Tracker 2 HD radar. Not completely rain-free. Tracking it in a little isolated cell here just south of Griffin, but I'm not expecting much as we go throughout the overnight hours. Our next round of rain, that's what's coming in with this cold front, and that's going to produce the potential for an isolated severe storm. I'll take you through that part of the forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Ashley, thank you. We do have some
carries us into the weird storms. We'll go through the latest timeline and the impacts that these storms could punch coming up. Going this afternoon, and they last us through a good portion of the evening. A lot of them had a decent amount of lightning. Thankfully, we didn't see any severe weather, but we did see some hail in parts of North Georgia earlier this evening. A much quieter evening as you're looking at a plane taking off over at Hartsville, Jackson. Temperature has dropped from highs in the 80s down to the mid 60s, but I don't see that number budging a whole lot between now and tomorrow morning. I want to show you this on Storm Tracker 2 HD radar. We're tracking an isolated cell just south of Griffin. We're going to be watching that. Other than that, we're looking mainly dry throughout our overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. We definitely saw some very heavy rainfall in parts of Fayette, Clayton, and even South Fulton. That was right around the College Park area. That is where we saw some significant lightning with those storms as well. And then also a storm that just would not budge over in parts of Newton County into areas like Walton County, where we saw about 2 to 3 inches of rain. So thankfully, we are quieting down throughout our overnight hours, but changes are coming over the weekend, and it comes with more showers and storms. Tomorrow morning, waking up to widespread 60s, low 60s here in town, a few 50s up in the mountains. And I think the beginning of the day is going to be a dry one for us, a mix of sun and clouds to start off our Saturday morning, mid 70s by noon, and then tracking some scattered showers and storms popping up for the second half of our day through the evening hours. Let me take you through this. This is our severe weather threat for tomorrow. The brighter shade of yellow, that's level 2 out of 5, well to our west. For us, it's a low end risk, but not a non-zero risk across North Georgia here. Level 1 out of 5 on the scale. So timing this out for you, say 4 or 5 o'clock, some of these storms start to pop up out ahead of the main line. It's going to be a broken line of storms that rolls in, and it's going to be rolling in throughout our Saturday evening. So starting late Saturday afternoon through Saturday evening, notice here the coverage of this. I think we're going to see a little bit more in the way of coverage, and this will continue throughout the overnight hours into Sunday. So we're going to be watching this for the next few days. Your 5-day forecast, a weekend always in view.
And it's live now in Severe Weather Center 2.
Windy, those were some big storms on the south side of town, and then they kind of expanded as they moved across Atlanta and on the north side of the metro. They produced a lot of lightning. Thankfully, we are really drying out throughout our overnight hours. Record highs once again possible tomorrow. We talked about a high today of 83. Tomorrow we're back up into the 80s. Mostly dry for the first half of the day, but yes,